singing over you. The land we will dream to be. Thank you. You may please be seated. You may please be seated. Thank you so much. We welcome His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin Obaseki. We welcome the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Engineer Godwin of Mobile. We welcome the former Governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Igbenegam. We welcome the PDP State Chairman, Dr. Tony Azibemi. We welcome the Chief of the State Governor, Dr. Osaifobo Iyoha. We welcome the Honorable Commissioner for Communication and Orientation, Honorable Chris Nehihari, and all the Honorable Commissioners here present. We welcome Special Advisors. We welcome Permanent Secretaries. We welcome the our needs of today's event. We welcome heads of the media present here. We welcome Chairman and Investor. We welcome all parties faithful. We welcome gentlemen and women of the press. And we all welcome the distinguished ladies and gentlemen here present. Good afternoon, everyone. I will now invite the Honorable Commissioner for Communication and Orientation, Honorable Chris Nehihari, for his welcome address. A round of applause for him, please.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. I'd like to please stand on the already established protocol. I welcome everybody here today. The Nigerian Observer newspaper was birthed on May 29, 1968, with copies of the newspaper appearing in newsstands across Nigeria. Suffice it to say that this newspaper is 56 years old, going on 57. Irrespective of various upheaval world media have gone through many times, you can say the Nigerian Observer has no doubt in reporting, printing, publishing, and general journalistic business in Nigeria, considering the fact that most state-owned newspapers are no more business. Going down memory lane, we can see on the one of the legacy projects of the late Brigadier General Dr. Samuel Osai, who was the military governor of Midwest State of United States, is a response to the minds of the people who increasingly began to feel that the needs of outlet for the articulation of their own ideals, emphasis to inform, educate, and entertain. The newspaper was established to the best standards in terms of provision of printing machines, vehicles for circulation, offices in all the state headquarters in Nigeria, with reporters to send in news to his headquarters at 12 Airport Road in the city of Edo State. This provision was made for the newspaper functions, what was served with a complex that operates all the departments needed to compete with all the well-established newspapers company in Nigeria. Hence, the Nigerian Observer was a better ground for good for people to advertise their goods and services, competing freely in the areas of news content, number of pages, advert placement, page planning, print and circulation. Everything was in place. The newspaper comprised the daily weekend, comprised the daily weekend Observer, which touched down in every state capital every morning. Reporters were alive to their professional responsibilities, and there was pride being an editorial staff of the Nigerian Observer anywhere in the country. In short, the Nigerian Observer was then the training ground for most successful journalists in the country, who later moved to other national newspapers and magazines, and today, media owners. The Nigerian Observer was a journalism veteran, and in the late 60s, 70s, and 80s, a copy of the Nigerian Observer was a hot cake, and most individuals and institutions made it a must on the desk every morning. You can recall that it celebrated what did Makiri do matter, was Nigerian journalist and Rivers correspondent based in Port Harcourt under the military regime of Obaseki as governor of Rivers State, whose head was shaved by the military junta because Alamakiri did not compromise the ethics of the profession. Though the sudden drop of Nigerian observer in recent years left much to be desired, apparently due to the dwindling funding, and this gave much concern to well-many citizens of Edo State and other admirers, the once popular and widely newspaper. These and other reasons drew the attention of Governor Godwin Obaseki to this essential service sector of the communication industry in Edo State. The government then embarked on the overhaul of the newspaper and publishing it to ensure in the society, with the plans put in place by the government, which include the state outprinting press and working environment conducive for staff. The company hopes to generate the money for the state government through advertising, printing, and any other media related. With good welfare package to staff, the newspaper will no doubt regain its lost glory and bounce back to business because of its potential of earning revenue for the state and being able to stand on its own. So far, it has boosted the information distribution organ of the state government and has been able to bring good works, positive progress of government to the people, as well as feel the impulse of people towards government. We believe quality printing and professional delivery of the newspaper and the newsstands with a robust circulation across the country will make Edo State and other states in the state and beyond to channel their adverts to the Nigerian Observer. Currently, the tested journalists who can deliver more for the newspaper. 56 years after its establishment, Nigerian Observer is strong. Both online real-time daily e-paper, which is currently a delight to the Edo diaspora. You hold in your hand today the rebranded Nigerian Observer newspaper that promises to revolutionize media businesses with 21st century technology. Today, we are all witnesses we're all here to witness that the Edo State Governor, Mr. Obaseki, has commenced the process of repositioning to meet national and international standards after just about a few years and 5 months. We are also inducting veteran journalists and media luminaries, including former staff of Nigerian Observer, into the Nigerian Observer Hall of Fame. They include Director General of the Nigerian Television Authority, Dr. Tony Redia, founder of Channels Television, Tony Momo, founder of Disney Newspapers and Rice Television, former observer, Undeka Bena, veteran broadcaster, Sonny Rabo, founder of Business Daily Tell Magazine, Tony Gebo, and pioneer general manager of Midwest Newspaper Limited, publishers of the Nigerian Observer, Ebenezer Williams Jordan. The Nigerian Observer complex to stand today can boast of 3 new printing presses, one with a stock capacity of about 32,000 newspaper pages and up, and print books of all forms and sizes. 2, we have a Speedmaster machine for carrier bags and gifts, and 3, a printing machine for this technology. The plan of government is to make the Nigerian Observer a printing of South Africa in particular, and Nigerian in general. This is Nigerian Observer, which Governor Obaseki is giving back to Edo State. Excellency, thank you very much. Your Excellency, with permission, before we carry on, I'd like to read a brief profile of some of the selected journalists or veterans which were inducted into the Hall of Fame. Your Excellency, sir. Dr. Tony Iridia. Dr. Iridia is the former director of the Nigerian Television. He hails from Benin City and worked at NTA for decades before running to become the general of Nigerian broadcasting. This is just into it and is now highly sought after resource person from ELT and Mr. John Momo. Mr. John Momo, an ace broadcaster, is the founder of Channels TV, a multi-award-winning 24-hour news television station. Momo hails from Edo State and was educated at Lagos. He had worked at the Federal Radio Corporation and the Nigerian Television Authority before setting up TV, which is based in Lagos. He is the founder of Tuesday newspaper, was a former staff of the who was also the author of the popular cartoon Public Eleke at the time. He was educated and had stayed as the Nigerian Observer before setting up the Lagos. This day has been a trailblazer as well and is a media entrepreneur. We have Mr. Sonia, a marketing communication professional. Has worked in media for over 3 decades across radio, television, film, and advertising. Founder of the Repository for Media Communication. We have Mr. Godwin, founder of Business Day newspaper, with Nigeria's most renowned publication, an indigene of Edo State. He practiced as a journalist in Vanguard and in Guardian before setting up Business Day. Today is regarded as one of the most influential media entrepreneurs in Nigeria. Nosa Igebo. Igebo is the founder of Shell Magazine, one of Nigeria's most respected magazine publications. Who was educated at the Ghana Institute of Journalism and worked at News Magazine. And in of those states, he is one of Nigeria's most celebrated journalists. And then we have Ebenezer with the Kepler and Low. Global General Manager, people Limited, Publishers of Nigerian Observer. He played an active role in transforming into a recognizable national brand, competing with media at the time. He was known popularly with the pen name Ebenezer Williams. Your Excellency, these are some of the people we are inducted into the Nigerian Observer Hall of Fame.
Thank you, Honorable Commissioner. Before we go into the next item, then we will give the awards to those that have listed. I would like to ask the PD candidate, the Nigerian candidate who has worked in the Igbo down. To celebrate, I'm going to call out the awards and receive the special gift before we do the Hall of Fame. I call them. They will come and say that all those who are here to represent them have to talk. I'm going to call the executive of Mr. Williams Abiodun Aloba. His first son is here. A round of applause for him. The final staff member of Nigeria. Also like to call representatives of the following persons to come out and join. Mr. Tony Urieke, so please come out. Mr. John Momo, founder Channels TV. Mr. Onduka Obeakbena, under this day. Mr. Sai Irabo, from Casa. Mr. Frank Aibogon, and Mr. Nosa Igebo. Representatives here, please. We're waiting for the representatives of John Momo. Okay, please stand here. Representative of Tony Radio, representative of Mr. Unduka Bana, representative of Sonny Rebo, representative Mr. Frank Ago, Mr. Representative of Nosa Igebo. Thank you. Would now invite His Excellency, former Governor of Edo State, to make this presentation. To the awardees. Please join me make welcome His Excellency Chief.
Okay, sir. Yeah. One, two. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. All right.
Thank you. Round of applause, Excellency. Chief Lucky Iglesia. Thank you so much, sir, for the honor to us this afternoon. Without wasting much time, I would like to invite the man who has ensured that this edifice is standing here today. Please welcome the top Nadu governor, the digital governor, the way that His Excellency. Before I take the comes up, we would like to get a response from one of the awardees. Thank you.
To the governor and to the Edo State for recognizing us and making us look like somebody. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for him, please. Thank you. We can take quadruple time to welcome the same person that we've welcomed before. We can take a million times to welcome him. We don't never get tired of welcoming him. And so, please join me in welcoming His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Governor
Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Godwin, Your Excellency, former Governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Iglesia, the Chairman, ADP, Edo State, Dr. Tony Azizemi, Chief of Staff, Dr. Saibo Boyoha, Honorable Commissioner for Communication and Mediation, Chris Nehihere, and other Honorable Commissioners who are here present, special advisors, permanent secretaries, distinguished awardees to the Nigerian Hall of Fame, special invited guests who are here, President NUJ, heads of media houses, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to welcome all of you guys to this very brief occasion of the commissioning of the rebranded and rebuilt Nigerian Center. What we have tried to do here is to use the premises that where the Nigerian was built almost 60 years ago to now become a media center in Benin City. As one of the representatives of the recipients just mentioned, often in Nigeria we forget that people build things before time. The words of our former national anthem were very clear. Labors of our heroes past not go today. We hear us politicians talk about the first time. This is the first time. This is the first time. It's not usually true. This is their first time. Because the vision of Father General Obaseki almost 60 years ago, exactly 55 years ago, brought about perhaps one of the most advanced printing and media houses in Nigeria, in those states. When we came into these premises to convert it into a press center, the quality of the printing machines we saw here, when you look back, they were top of the range in the world at that time. This showed vision of leaders. And so what we're doing today is just building on the back of what people who ruled this state did before we came in. Therefore, the commissioning of this edifice is a testament to how far we have come as a people, and also stands as a signpost of our vision to make Edo State a media hub. From the awardees today, awardees to the Hall of Fame, that the media business in Edo State, in Nigeria today, is largely dominated by Edo people. And it's not a coincidence, and it's an accident. They were nurtured somewhere, and this was the nurturing ground. Alongside this building, we have a 6-year press center, which is equipped with state-of-the-art facilities for all printing and publishing needs. We've done this to diversify the risk in the newspaper publishing business. And we're hoping that with the state-of-the-art printing facilities that we have put here, it will serve to augment revenues to keep the Observer afloat for many, many years to come. As you can see behind you, we maximize the use of this space by also locating the Victor Whitefoot Creative Hub, which offers opportunity to the state's creative economy to grow the talents of our young population. All of these activities, the press, the publishing house, the Victor Whitefoot Creative Hub, were all crafted from the old premises of the Nigerian Observer, which published the Nigerian Observer, the state newspaper that was set up in 1968. Some of the local journalists we have hosted today, as I've said earlier, came from the stable of the Nigerian Observer. After surviving several shutdowns due to economic and political reasons, the newspaper continued publication. So if you look back today and see how many of such newspapers that were set up at the same time as the Observer, I believe there perhaps only the Observer and one other one. All the others are now extinct. This morning, or this afternoon, we're here to just undertake a very simple ceremony of first commissioning the Observer, the Nigerian Observer building, which now houses the newspaper, and also the printing presses. As I said, we have 3 printing presses, which we believe will be very, very viable, as these facilities are not common in this part of the world. And we hope that it will provide jobs and expertise in the industry to lots of young adult people. The revamp exercise kicked off in 2022 after COVID, and it involved the construction of new workspaces, facilities for printing, and a complete redesign of the Observer newspaper. We are very aware that technology plays a very, very important role in the newspaper industry. And so, before was launched the online version, and I want to recommend to you that every day the Nigerian Observer online version gets published. A lot of those in the diaspora rely on this newspaper for it, and I want to encourage all of us present to also take advantage of this newspaper, which gives you almost all the information you need about what is going on at home. I also want to let the printing industry in those states, Delta, and in fact all of the sub-region, know that we now have a web press which can produce newspapers. We have a Speedmaster printing machine which prints all types of posters, flyers, and what have you. Also, a press. The Nigerian Observer boasts of this quality equipment and believe that if properly managed, it will be very, very profitable. This commissioning ceremony now officially introduces the new face of the Nigerian Observer to the Nigerian public, and the promise to remain true to their vision, which as people must know. I want to thank everyone who has been with us on this journey, particularly a staff of the Ministry of Communication, a special advisor on media and special projects, this was one of the special projects he handled, and in fact, the staff of this newspaper had to recruit, in addition, a new set of young reality. We expect that this newspaper and this printing outreach will continue to serve its purpose and grow to take the course of education across the country and provide the public with information and insights that enhance decision making and participation in public discourse. Once again, I want to thank all of you very much for finding time to attend this ceremony. And not forget the press corps of Government House and the NUJ, not moving the business of the NUJ from the NUJ presses. We're only adding to the infrastructure that you require to do your work efficiently. Thank you, and God bless.
The Vice Excellency to and unveil the plan of the building. We'd like to invite His Excellency Godwin to join him as chief of the new building and 20 questions in digital edifice this afternoon. Today is the 9th day of October 2024.
The Nigerian Urban Complex through Benin City, built by the Edo State government under the leadership of Mr. Godwin Obaseki, and officially commissioned by His Excellency Mr. Godwin Obaseki, Governor of Edo State, 2016 to 2024, on the 29th day of October 2024. To the glory of God and to the people of Edo State.
Not too late for that.
What we bring out from here, this is a press. When you put you have to press it so that it can stay. Yes. Now put it on the machine like this. Press so that it can stay.